Hi and welcome back to my channel. Wow, it's been a while, right? You know that feeling when someone you follow just disappears without any explanation and your brain immediately goes like, okay, something bad definitely happened. Well, no suspense today. I'm okay. I'm alive. Everything is fine. I know I disappeared for a long time. For a really long time. And there were reasons for that, which I will talk about in a bit. But first, today we're sketching together in my brand new super tiny sketchbook. I actually really love small formats. For me, they're kind of, dopamine friendly. You can draw something quickly and instantly get that little hit of satisfaction, and you can be just pleased with your even tiny but completed work. I also have some sort of a plan for this sketchbook. I want to fill it completely with small random tempera and gouache sketches, scan everything later and turn them into some sort of image sets, and I think that it might look pretty nice. Nowadays, I don't draw as often as I used to, mostly because of lack of time. So, it will probably take me a while to fill even this tiny sketchbook, but that's okay. It's not a race for me anymore, and the most important thing is enjoying the process. Alright, so where I have been all this time? I really don't want to sound depressing, because in reality it is not that depressing that it might feel. I don't know. The truth is that creative burnout finally caught up with me, and it forced me to make some changes, some really critical changes in my life. When I first recognized the signs of creative burnout, it happened more than half a year ago. I genuinely tried to be very attentive to myself, because it was not my first creative burnout, in my life. So I tried to be attentive to my feelings. I tried to be very attentive to my relationship with my art. I tried to slow down, to focus on what I love most about creating. And I honestly tried to bring back that almost childlike excitement and curiosity that usually art gave me. But in the reality, I don't think it really worked. I was a full-time illustrator and artist for a very long time, probably over 6 years. And honestly, yes, it was an incredible and fantastic and interesting journey for me, but at the same time, this path is incredibly hard, with, constant struggle, adaptation, constant pressure from myself, from changing reality, etc., etc., etc. And at some point, I think that, it started happening in the past half of the year. I think that my relationship with my art became pretty unhealthy. and from some perspective, even abusive, honestly, from both sides. I'm not even sure I fully understand it myself, and it's really hard to put into words. I worked myself into exhaustion, often without really knowing where I was going. And the most harmful thing for me that started happening, it was the thing that I started forgetting why I even started doing art in the first place. I started losing this joyful excitement. I started losing, this tiny spark that has been always with me throughout all these years. And at some point, instead of being a thing that brings me a lot of joy and happiness, my art turned into some sort of tool, a tool of, proving something to myself, a tool of making money, etc. It started feeling this way, and sometimes it was hurtful to see no results. Other times, when I did achieve something really great, I felt nothing because, I was already empty from some perspective. It is really difficult to explain. The thing that I knew for sure is that I needed to step aside for a bit. I just felt it. To stop pretending that my art was the only important thing in my life, which is absolutely not true. Even if it sometimes felt this way. I wanted to rest, and I wanted to create some sort of distance with my art. I needed to stop constantly demanding things from myself and from my poor, exhausted creativity, because at some point it started feeling like a never-ending race. That decision was really hard, but necessary. Sometimes it felt like I was betraying myself, like I was losing a part of who I am. But at the same time, I knew it exactly what I needed to do to avoid completely burning out. And that decision was, that simple, to stop being a full-time artist.
Out in the pale light, where dreams come undone, and everyone wants to know how long you can run. Well, I don't wanna wait at the end of the road, just enough to go round. Some say there's still hope if you don't make a sound. Well, I just wanna scream. We're at the rainbow's end. What do you see? Love is a dream. Well, you could be right this time. I'm half right all the time. I'm half right all the time. All the time. I've been trying so hard, and finally it gets me down. down to hell, down to all that is left. Well, I don't wanna go beyond the rainbows. And what do you see in me? Well, love is a dream. You know I'm way past my prime. I'm half right all the time. I'm half right all the time. All the time. All the time.
For the past few months, I've had another regular part-time job. Now I work as a community manager at a game studio, and I truly love it. I very intentionally didn't look for another art-related job because I needed a real switch. And during this time, I realized how much I missed working in a team. No matter that anyone says, of course, you might have connections, various types of connections when you work independently as a freelance artist, etc. But all in all, freelancing is lonely. That is truth. I am an introvert and I love working on my own, truly. That was probably the main reason why I escaped from office job several years ago to become a full-time artist. But still, yeah, there's a limit for sure. So it feels really good to be part of a team again, to communicate a little bit more, and to build something together with other people, not just on my own. And of course, stability is something that I really needed at this point of my life. That was very important for me, especially since I've been living in immigration for several years now. Yeah, I definitely needed it. Of course, now I have much less time for art. Does it make me sad? Yes, yeah, of course it does. I wish there were more hours in a day so I could do everything I want. But an important part of my journey right now is learning to accept my limits, I guess, and accepting that it's okay not to do everything what I want, and that's okay to consciously let some things go. That is what happened with my YouTube channel for several months in a row. And yes, that sometimes it's better to rest instead of forcing yourself to make more art or to film another video or something like this. So yeah, my main priorities now are commercial projects and Patreon. I have a wonderful, cozy community there that I truly love and cherish. I actually shared quite openly about my burnout on Patreon while it was started happening several months ago. And yeah, there's a lot of interesting and inspiring stuff there. By the way, I recently uploaded my printable 2026 calendar, so feel free to check it out. Truth be told, I honestly missed you guys. YouTube has a very special atmosphere compared to other platforms, and the audience here is just wonderful. And I missed filming, the whole process, connected with being a YouTube artist. And honestly, I'm really happy to be back. Despite this, I think that you will probably see me more often on Patreon and Instagram now. So if you don't want to lose me again, make sure to follow me there. For example, Patreon has a free subscription and I regularly post sketches there. So yeah, that's the whole story. I still have a lot of things to process, and I can say for sure that I now treat my art much more lightly, and that is what I needed. In a good way, it feels freeing. Even despite lack of time that I can dedicate to my art, now almost every creative session is just for pleasure for me now. And I really hope you can feel this calm and enjoyment through the screen as well. As you can probably tell, I love reflecting on creativity, so there's definitely a lot more to talk about this year. By the way, Happy New Year, guys! I hope so much you're doing well, and I hope that this year brings you everything you're hoping for, everything you need. I don't know, all your plans, dreams, intentions. I hope you will have everything that you want this year. I will try not to disappear again. I will do my best, but I can't promise. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.